In case you can't tell, it's my daughter's birthday, and I thought it's the perfect time to talk about parenting. So today, I'm going to share some of the learnings I've had from parenting, and specifically how I've taken what I've learned and applied it to things like leadership and entrepreneurship. Let me give you this one disclaimer. This is the only parenting I know, parenting a child on the autism spectrum. Quintana is my only child, which means this is the lens that I have, but I'm confident this is very similar to your parenting and the things that you go through and the difficulties and challenges and the confusion that parenting presents. There's three things that I often try to remind myself when I'm parenting. And I try to remind myself of these things also when I'm being a leader, when I'm working with clients, when I'm being an entrepreneur. Three things that are really steady and consistent for me. The first one is that it's okay to not know what you're doing. It's okay to have no idea what you're gonna do next, how you got to where you got to, what the future holds, and how you're gonna get there. That's okay. In fact, I've been looking for the owner's manual on my daughter for 15 years to try to figure out how to parent her best. I haven't found it. If you found that owner's manual, please let me know. I have not found it, and that's because it doesn't exist. You're finding your way as you go, and you're navigating something new, and it's part of parenting, it's part of being a leader, it's part of being an entrepreneur, and it's part of the experience that you're intended to have. Right now, my daughter absolutely loves the song Help by the Beatles. And funny enough, the lyrics are very powerful to being a parent when they say things like, help me get my feet back on the ground. I feel that. I feel that as a parent when I don't know what to do, or I'm feeling like I just want to scream or run away. But there is help and there is opportunities to look for the window to just get yourself settled and know that it's okay to not know what you're doing. The second thing is really knowing that your journey is your journey, and that your journey is not going to look like anyone else's journey. And this was something that was really challenging for me at first, especially when she was first diagnosed, where I had a peer group of other moms that had children similar age, and you automatically start to compare. What is it like to parent for them? What does the growth and development of their child look like? And how do I compare? And how does my daughter compare? And this isn't what I expected it to be. And that's true in leadership. Your journey won't look like someone else's journey. In entrepreneurship, your business owner journey won't look like somebody else's journey. And in being a parent, your parenting journey won't look like somebody else's journey. There was a poem that was shared to me very early in Quintana's diagnosis, and the poem is called Welcome to Holland. And it's a beautiful poem that really showcases what it's like to expect something to be like this, and instead it turned out to be like that. And how do you cope with that? How do you manage that? What does that feel like? And how do you shift to over here and what this actually is and learn from it, and in a lot of cases find the beauty inside of it. That was a big turning point for me when I really wrapped my head around that idea of it's not going to look like this. It's not somebody else's journey. This is our journey, and it's going to look the way it's intended to look. Now, don't get me wrong. I love mentorship. I love having people that you look up to and that guide you and inspire you. But make sure that we always look at those people as inspiration or as guidance or cheerleaders in your corner, or even showcasing that something can be done rather than that's how it has to be done. And the third thing is creating the space to learn. Now, let me be perfectly clear. Sometimes we're not ready for that space. When things are hard or things are frustrating or it feels like we're doing a terrible job, we're not ready to turn around and look behind us to see what showed up there. Why did that happen? Would I do something different next time? Is there something that I learned from this that can help me be better next time? Is there something that I can learn from this that I can share with somebody else and help them with their experience or their journey? We're not always ready. There's times when I'm not ready to look backwards and figure out why this happened and what I was meant to learn from this. But at some point I am. And it's important to always create the space to allow for that moment of pause to say, what happened there? And why did that happen? And how can I grow from that place, or show up differently next time, or take something from that experience of parenting and apply it to leadership or to entrepreneurship and continue on this journey as the whole person that I am. I am not a parenting expert. And even though I can take some of the things I've learned in parenting and the things I lean on and apply them to other areas of my life, I'm still not an expert. In fact, parenting, it's hard. It's so hard. It's the hardest role I think we will ever have as adults, but it's also the most rewarding role we have as adults, and the role that we are actually capable of and designed to have with some support, with some help. We don't have to do it alone, but you were cut out for that role and that job. So know that I see you. It is hard. No matter what your child is like, it's hard, but you're doing an amazing job. Thank you for joining me on this journey and learning more about parenting a child with autism. If you have any questions or there's anything I can do to support you with inclusivity or parenting yourself, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or comment below. And I hope you'll join me in wishing my daughter a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Quintana!